Hosea9. Do not rejoice, O Israel, with joy like other peoples, for you have played the harlot against your God. You have made love for hire on every threshing floor. Rejoice not, O Israel, for joy, as other people, for thou hast gone a-whoring from thy God, thou hast loved a reward upon every corn floor. The threshing floor and the winepress shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fail in her. The floor and the winepress shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fail in her. They shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, nor shall their sacrifices be pleasing to him. It shall be like bread of mourners to them, all who eat it shall be defiled. For their bread shall be for their own life, it shall not come into the house of the Lord. They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall they be pleasing unto him, their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of mourners, all that eat thereof shall be polluted, for their bread for their soul shall not come into the house of the Lord. What will you do in the appointed day, and in the day of the feast of the Lord? What will you do in the solemn day, and in the day of the feast of the Lord? For indeed they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them up, Memphis shall bury them. Nettles shall possess their valuables of silver, thorns shall be in their tents. For, lo, they are gone because of destruction, Egypt shall gather them up, Memphis shall bury them, the pleasant places for their silver, nettles shall possess them, thorns shall be in their tabernacles. The days of punishment have come, the days of recompense have come. Israel knows. The prophet is a fool, the spiritual man is insane, because of the greatness of your iniquity and great enmity. The days of visitation are come, the days of recompense are come, Israel shall know it, the prophet is a fool, the spiritual man is mad, for the multitude of thine iniquity, and the great hatred. The watchman of Ephraim is with my God, but the prophet is a fowler's snare and all his ways enmity in the house of his God. The watchman of Ephraim was with my God, but the prophet is a snare of a fowler in all his ways, and hatred in the house of his God. They are deeply corrupted, as in the days of Gibeah. He will remember their iniquity, he will punish their sins. They have deeply corrupted themselves, as in the days of Gibeah, therefore he will remember their iniquity, he will visit their sins. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness, I saw your fathers as the firstfruits on the fig tree in its first season. But they went to Baal Peor, and separated themselves to that shame, they became an abomination like the thing they loved. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness, I saw your fathers as the first ripe in the fig tree at her first time, but they went to Baal Peor, and separated themselves unto that shame, and their abominations were according as they loved. As for Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird, no birth, no pregnancy, and no conception. As for Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird, from the birth, and from the womb, and from the conception. Though they bring up their children, yet I will bereave them to the last man. Yes, woe to them when I depart from them. Though they bring up their children, yet will I bereave them, that there shall not be a man left, yea, woe also to them when I depart from them. Just as I saw Ephraim like Tyre, planted in a pleasant place, so Ephraim will bring out his children to the murderer. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer. Give them, O Lord, what will you give? Give them a miscarrying womb and dry breasts. Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb and dry breasts. All their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them. Because of the evil of their deeds I will drive them from my house, I will love them no more. All their princes are rebellious. All their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them, for the wickedness of their doings I will drive them out of mine house, I will love them no more, all their princes are revolters. Ephraim is stricken, their root is dried up, they shall bear no fruit. Yes, were they to bear children, I would kill the darlings of their womb. Ephraim is smitten, their root is dried up, they shall bear no fruit, yea, though they bring forth, yet will I slay even the beloved fruit of their womb. My God will cast them away, because they did not obey him, and they shall be wanderers among the nations. My God will cast them away, because they did not hearken unto him, and they shall be wanderers among the nations. Hosea 10. Israel empties his vine, he brings forth fruit for himself. According to the multitude of his fruit he has increased the altars, according to the bounty of his land they have embellished his sacred pillars. Israel is an empty vine, he bringeth forth fruit unto himself, according to the multitude of his fruit he hath increased the altars, according to the goodness of his land they have made goodly images. Their heart is divided, now they are held guilty. He will break down their altars, he will ruin their sacred pillars. Their heart is divided, now shall they be found faulty, he shall break down their altars, he shall spoil their images. For now they say, we have no king, because we did not fear the Lord. And as for a king, what would he do for us? For now they shall say, we have no king, because we feared not the Lord, what then should a king do to us? They have spoken words, swearing falsely and making a covenant. Thus judgment springs up like hemlock in the furrows of the field. They have spoken words, swearing falsely and making a covenant, thus judgment springeth up as hemlock in the furrows of the field. The inhabitants of Samaria fear because of the calf of Bethaven. For its people mourn for it, and its priests shriek for it because its glory has departed from it. The inhabitants of Samaria shall fear because of the calves of Bethaven, for the people thereof shall mourn over it, and the priests thereof that rejoiced on it, for the glory thereof, because it is departed from it. The idol also shall be carried to Assyria as a present for King Jareb. Ephraim shall receive shame, and Israel shall be ashamed of his own counsel. It shall be also carried unto Assyria for a present to King Jareb, Ephraim shall receive shame, and Israel shall be ashamed of his own counsel. As for Samaria, her king is cut off like a twig on the water. As for Samaria, her king is cut off as the foam upon the water. Also the high places of Avon, the sin of Israel, shall be destroyed. The thorn and thistle shall grow on their altars, they shall say to the mountains, cover us. And to the hills, fall on us. The high places also of Avon, the sin of Israel, shall be destroyed, the thorn and the thistle shall come up on their altars, and they shall say to the mountains, cover us, and to the hills, fall on us. O Israel, you have sinned from the days of Gibeah, there they stood. The battle in Gibeah against the children of iniquity did not overtake them. O Israel, thou hast sinned from the days of Gibeah, there they stood, the battle in Gibeah against the children of iniquity did not overtake them. When it is my desire, I will chasten them. People shall be gathered against them when I bind them for their two transgressions. It is in my desire that I should chastise them, and the people shall be gathered against them, when they shall bind themselves in their two furrows. Ephraim is a trained heifer that loves to thresh grain, but I harnessed her fair neck, I will make Ephraim pull a plow. Judah shall plow, Jacob shall break his clods. And Ephraim is as an heifer that is taught, and loveth to tread out the corn, but I passed over upon her fair neck, I will make Ephraim to ride, Judah shall plow, and Jacob shall break his clods. Sow for yourselves righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord, till he comes and rains righteousness on you. Sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord, till he come and rain righteousness upon you. You have plowed wickedness, you have reaped iniquity. You have eaten the fruit of lies, because you trusted in your own way, in the multitude of your mighty men. Ye have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in thy way, in the multitude of thy mighty men. Therefore tumult shall arise among your people, and all your fortresses shall be plundered as Shalman plundered Beth Arbel in the day of battle, a mother dashed in pieces upon her children. Therefore shall a tumult arise among thy people, and all thy fortresses shall be spoiled, as Shalman spoiled Beth Arbel in the day of battle, the mother was dashed in pieces upon her children. Thus it shall be done to you, O Bethel, because of your great wickedness. At dawn the king of Israel shall be cut off utterly. So shall Bethel do unto you because of your great wickedness, in a morning shall the king of Israel utterly be cut off. Proverbs 6. My son, if you become surety for your friend, if you have shaken hands in pledge for a stranger. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger. You are snared by the words of your mouth, you are taken by the words of your mouth. Thou art snared with the words of thy mouth, thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. So do this, my son, and deliver yourself, for you have come into the hand of your friend. Go and humble yourself, plead with your friend. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself, when thou art come into the hand of thy friend. Go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give no sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, and like a bird from the hand of the fowler. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise. Which, having no captain, overseer, or ruler. Which having no guide, overseer, or ruler. Provides her supplies in the summer, and gathers her food in the harvest. Provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long will you slumber, O sluggard? When will you rise from your sleep? How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come on you like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. A worthless person, a wicked man, walks with a perverse mouth. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winks with his eyes, he shuffles his feet, he points with his fingers. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Perversity is in his heart, he devises evil continually, he sows discord. Frowardness is in his heart, he deviseth mischief continually, he soweth discord. Therefore his calamity shall come suddenly, suddenly he shall be broken without remedy. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things the Lord hates, yes, 7 are an abomination to him. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that devises wicked plans, feet that are swift in running to evil. An heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. A false witness who speaks lies, and one who sows discord among brethren. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. My son, keep your father's command, and do not forsake the law of your mother. My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon your heart, tie them around your neck. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about thy neck. When you roam, they will lead you, when you sleep, they will keep you, and when you awake, they will speak with you. When thou goest, it shall lead thee, when thou sleepest, it shall keep thee, and when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law a light, reproofs of instruction are the way of life. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. To keep you from the evil woman, from the flattering tongue of a seductress. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Do not lust after her beauty in your heart, nor let her allure you with her eyelids. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a harlot a man is reduced to a crust of bread, and an adulteress will prey upon his precious life. For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire to his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one walk on hot coals, and his feet not be seared? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? So is he who goes in to his neighbor's wife, whoever touches her shall not be innocent. So he that goeth in to his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is starving. Men do not despise a thief, if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. Yet when he is found, he must restore sevenfold, he may have to give up all the substance of his house. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold, he shall give all the substance of his house. Whoever commits adultery with a woman lacks understanding, he who does so destroys his own soul. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Wounds and dishonor he will get, and his reproach will not be wiped away. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is a husband's fury, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will accept no recompense, nor will he be appeased though you give many gifts. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.